Body is electric. Yep, we are electrical beings. Okay, I recently came across an article discussing the body as an electrical system, but it argued that medicine measures electrical activity through EKGs, EEGs, and nerve conduction studies, yet medicine often treats with chemistry, framing that as a contraindication and implying many illnesses or diseases may fundamentally be problems of frequency or electrical dysfunction. This is where I disagree. The tone in this article read more like a manifesto than an invitation to think critically or even have a debate. Some of it overreaches in ways that will make physicians and scientifically minded people just stop reading. That's not what we want. We want physicians, scientists, and others to open their minds. This article shuts it down. It was interesting because although I agree with part of the article, the body is electrical, I think the conversation becomes more nuanced than chemistry versus electricity or reducing illness to one explanation. We are much more complicated than that. So I thought this might be a good opportunity to talk about what bioelectric medicine actually is and what it is not. There's stronger material when we stay with the contraindication or question itself, rather than statements such as they refuse, meaning doctors refusing to look at this idea that they feel is the cause of illness, or implying that all disease is fundamentally a frequency problem. A better statement is, and this is my belief after years working with bioelectric medicine, all disease can be treated with current if applied correctly. The article also frames chemistry and electricity as opponents when they are not. Biology is electrical, chemical, mechanical, structural, and far more interconnected than a simple and/or explanation. Suggesting that financial incentives alone explain medical decision-making is also too simplistic. While I do believe economics can influence healthcare systems at times, or even a lot of the time, reducing complex decisions to a single explanation weakens the argument rather than strengthens it. To get critically thinking, intelligent people to open their minds to a different perspective, the approach cannot be all or nothing. The strongest point here is that medicine already recognizes the importance of bioelectric activity, and that perhaps we should continue expanding our understanding of how these systems work together. I think we all know that most disease is due to inflammation, but there are other factors, such as genetics, physiology, tissue dysfunction, that often precede or contribute to disease states. While it's more complicated than that, what I found working with bioelectric medicine myself is inflammation is decreased prolifically, and then bioelectric medicine brings 40% more blood flow to the area to allow the body to heal itself. And again, there's more to it, but that is the baseline. EKG and EEG measurements do not prove that all illness is fundamentally a frequency issue. They simply demonstrate that electrical activity is essential to how the body functions, and that changes in those patterns can provide valuable information. From my experience, I do believe in emulating the current our body produces is key to healing. And I've seen some incredible changes in these past 17 years. But this article would shut down any conversation I'd want to have with my colleagues who have yet to open their minds from traditional Western medicine training. The body is electrical. Bioelectric communication is fundamental to how we function. After years of clinical work and observation, my hope is that much of the empirical information I've gathered can eventually be studied more deeply. I believe bioelectric medicine represents an important direction for the future of healthcare, not replacing chemistry, mechanics, or other approaches, but expanding the framework through which we understand healing. I've seen thousands of clients experience changes that continue to make me ask bigger questions and look further upstream. But as this article shows, not many really understand what bioelectric medicine actually entails. And FYI, you can't just attach a few electrodes to the body, not understanding current and the other important features of bioelectric medicine, and then leave the room for an hour to let the current go to work. First, all current is not alike, as we're finding. And second, but most important, I work with the body in real time. I am following what the body is showing me, minute by minute. And this work takes a deep understanding of physiology, anatomy, even kinesiology, but also the information that bioelectric therapy gives me. One challenge with bioelectric medicine is that it doesn't always fit the high volume model of modern healthcare, meaning quadruple booking and sitting in the waiting room for an hour for your appointment. I don't love that, but that is the way it is. This work requires time, observation, and individual attention. My goal has never been to create lifelong dependency on treatment. My goal is to support the body in restoring function so it can do more of what it was designed to do: adapt, regulate, and self-correct. Sometimes people need ongoing support, sometimes they don't. But the aim is always greater resilience, not more appointments. I believe we are at the beginning of a meaningful shift in medicine, and that's bioelectric medicine. This is non-invasive, there is no downtime, it does not cause any discomfort during the session. Most people sleep through it, and most of all, it doesn't damage tissues. That is important to me, and most clients feel how life-changing this really is. Many clients say they feel such a sense of well-being after the sessions. That's beautiful.